Family, welcome to Justice Beats. It is so good to have you. My name is Luaya of the Peace Poets. I am here with my brother Frankie of the Peace Poets, and today we want to begin this amazing festival, this celebration of life, of struggle, of love, of community, with profound gratitude. Our elders have taught us to begin with gratitude. We give gratitude today for life itself and for all our people who are protecting life, for those who are rising up, for those who are taking care of their children, for the courage that they have, they are teaching our whole society to live and to think in a different way. We want to start with gratitude for all of our friends and family who are here with us and those who are not. We want to give gratitude for the lives of the loved ones we have lost. We want to give gratitude for those who are not yet born. We want to give gratitude for the power of art and music to connect us as community. That is what we are doing here today, my people. So with that gratitude, with that strong intention, you got to learn a little bit more about this amazing thing we're doing out here.
Yes, beloved family, we are here today with an incredible lineup of organizers, activists, DJs, wordsmiths, musicians. We are your hosts. My name is Frankie. That's Luaya from the Peace Poets. We are going to be joined today by DJ Saruna, DJ Rebel Betty, Marsha Mayi, Agile One, Makita Kravitz. Our wordsmiths today are going to be Tef Poe, Pasha Lane, Yadira de la Riva, and we have our amazing musicians, Ty Defoe, Clarissa Bitar, John Scott Richardson, Lyric Ty, and Dakota Camacho. I want to also let you know about the incredible beneficiaries who we're raising money for today, and also just shouting out and raising up their incredible work throughout Turtle Island, throughout the globe. We have the American Indian Community House of New York City. We have BLMP, Black LGBTQIA plus Migrant Program, Cosecha Juarez El Paso Circle, the Dream Defenders. Shout out to them. Help for Palestine, Palestine Grassroots Distribution Project, Red de Pueblos Transnacionales, Southerners on New Ground Song, Tent Mission St. Louis, STL, and of course, Reclaim the Block and Black Visions Collective.
Yes. And with and for that amazing group of people, we just want to remind you that at justicebeats.com, you can find a way to support them. And we're going to be continuing to invite you to do that throughout the day, support that precious work. Now, we believe that as artists and MCs, it is our job to go ahead and introduce ourselves with our art. So we're going to do that. We're going to set the space. We don't know where you might find yourself today, my people, but we're inviting you to just open up your spirit, to get comfortable, to get grounded. We're about to tell you who we doing this for.
Yes, yes. And so we say, peace to the poets who propagate peace. From the west side, baby, down south to the east. Rock it hard for your pops, mom's nephew and niece. Doing this out of love because war is a beast. We say peace to the poets behind their bars like a convict. People thinking peace is the absence of conflict. It's really the ability to cope with it, to deal with it, to cry with it, to hope with it. We spit for all ages, grad school to third graders, on a mosque, in a church, from baptism to satyrs. We spit to uplift this gift that God gave us, the power of the word, because we heard it might save us.
So we say peace to the poets who propagate peace, and power to the people who march in these streets, and word to the workers who walk in bare feet, and light to the writers who fight to get free. I seen me and you and me in the streets of Cochabamba taking back El Agua, rocking Sandinista parties when we took Managua. I shook my fist in Nueva York and le no a la guerra, environmentalist to protect la tierra, and I'm a feminist, yo respeto mi madre. Soy padre y bebé, the struggle of every day, abuelita y hijita. Soy la gente que grita, el pueblo unido jamás será vencido. I'm the people united and I will never be divided. I'm the people who riot and I will never be quiet. I'm the ones who rebel for those stuck in a cell. I'm the people who see we are not yet free, 'cause I am the people and the people are me. Peace.
So, peace, family. Again, welcome to Justice Beats. We have an incredible lineup of artists, organizers, activists that are going to be raising up the amazing work that they do. And again, we're going to continue flowing. We pray that this poetry, that this song inspires you to continue fundraising for these incredible organizations, but also to keep in action, to stay in action and in solidarity with all of our people out here. And so, this poem that I want to spit for y'all is a promise and a prayer, a reminder that we are more than what this society constantly tells us that we are worth so much more. And to remember that, to stay rooted in community, to stay rooted in family. It goes like this. I'd like to think that everything is possible, that nothing is an obstacle, that everything is optical and optimism optimal, because pessimism never lets you listen to the God in you. Possibility is so strange and seems so odd to you when the mocking it then got to you. Selling all their visions on the television, opting you to listen to your insecurities, water modules, placing all that sickness and disease up inside of you. But it's never to provide for you. It's always just to bother you, consuming all the products. Who really gets the benefit? Who really gets the sense of it? Let's really get a sense of it and feel it in your body, son. You are full of love and light. Spit that truth, embody, son. Because cynicism consuming all of the human in them. We stay a prism reflecting all the lumens in them, aimed at a system that has us down on our luck, but we're in love with our people. And that's word to this luminous flux. This ain't a mic. This the way you amplify light, so we can see our own reflections in the words that you write. And this ain't a pen. This the way you channel your zen and meditate upon the days that you were blessed to have been. And this ain't a rap. It's a prayer call to the fact that we're bigger than our fears and their societal traps. On top of that, the world is waiting for you in this hour to realize what you are worth and quickly step into your power. It's not just about your past. We need you more than ever to forgive all of the parts of you thought were broke and weathered, to give some of that heart that you might think just won't belong because you're too focused on your flaws and everything that you've done wrong. But we need your song. Just look around into the sea of people. It's a celebration. Bunch of spirits bathed in starlight on a quest for liberation. Ancestors in your sister, see them in your brother's eyes. New dawn of day upon us, and all we have to do is rise. And the divine gave you the breath to speak and call your truth to power. In the face of all injustice and the darkness that devours, in the face of crooked cops and the violence that's systemic, it's our fate to sing our song upon this silence epidemic. And you ain't alone. Let's take this time to welcome you home to a movement born of movements within a dance of our own. B-boying through revolution, B-gurning through liberation, up-rocking to the solution, pop-locking through occupation. Family, have you ever had a dream before? Then don't mistake it for impossible just because it's something you ain't seen before. Peace.
Yes. Thank you so much, Frankie, for blessing us, for opening up the space with art. My people, wherever you are right now, this is Justice Beats. We doing this right. We got amazing folks. And right now, me and my brother Frankie from the Peace Poets, we are introducing ourselves as your MCs for the day. And like I said, we introduce ourselves with our art. So I'm going to spit a poem called Falling in Solidarity. Today, we're going to be talking about solidarity. That's a real thing in this moment in which people are in the streets for justice. It's a real thing in which people are every single day from Palestine to Chicago to LA to New York to all our cities in between, where people are in this struggle for justice and in the face of incredible odds. So right now, I want to offer this poem for all those who are rising up today. I'm falling like a hungry man standing over a home-cooked meal, like 100 million marching to break up a backroom deal. Like it is ridiculous how much hope you make me feel. I'm falling in solidarity with you. And solidarity ain't easy. And people throw that word around a lot these days, so you might not believe me, but this is real. I think about you all the time, got your brilliance on my mind, and I'm dying to intertwine your struggle and mine. I want to be with you. When you marching against police murder, I want to get free with you. And I don't mean to be too forward, but I think you're stunning. Running circles around cops who got no clue how to stop the wildfire, you inspire optimism in me, and these days that's hard to find. 'Cause through the darkness, I see your mind, like the inside of a long lost shrine to what we could become. You make me want to make love political and hate unpopular and people unbombable. I want to wrap my arms around yours and block the doors of a military recruiting facility, because if they don't stop killing innocent people, we're going to have to occupy the military. This solidarity got me ready to be a wrench in systems of exploitation, to reimagine nations, write General Assembly declarations like love letters. You make me better. And I never thought I'd fall this deep, but you got me swimming in freshwater dreams of a world where human beings are seen as too precious to ever be exploited as machines. So please, let's do this right. Keep our communication tight, and remember that even if we fight, future generations are depending on us to be the light. I promise not to burn out. I will stay with you, chill with you, build with you, and I'ma keep it real with you. This gonna hurt sometimes. There's gonna be moments when we don't wanna march, sacrifice a night's sleep, or march out in the rain, but you love me. And so you patiently explain there's no separating solidarity from pain. For solidarity to exist, it means we share the risk of each other's struggle. That means the shit might get us in some serious trouble, locked up or even killed. But tell me, why would I want to be safe and comfortable while so many are evicted and robbed, tortured and bombed? I'd rather lose my crib, my health, and my job than lose you. You are the movement of my grandchildren's dreams. You are the soundtrack to sing back the possibility of peace. You are the rebel song lifted along the jagged edges of a revolutionary's heart, and you are part of me. So let there be no doubt, no hesitation, and no fear that I'm in solidarity with you, my people. And that is why I'm here, here where we take the clay of history into our joined hands and remember a time before the people pretended to own land. And the clay will soften, and our hands will move. And a child will read a poem, and the love within us all will say, at last, they're coming home. And we will grasp the tides of movements and moments and lives and deaths. And yes, we will all fall. And it will feel like rising up.
Yes, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Luaya, for sharing that. Family, again, we are grounding ourselves in the intention of raising funds, raising awareness, and being in solidarity with all of these different organizations that you're going to hear from today, all of our fellow artists, all of our fellow organizers on the ground doing incredible work, again, across Turtle Island and around the globe. So with that said, our intention today, we want to invite you to come in and out. Today, we're going to be having inspiring music, inspiring poetry as well. So feel free to get re-energized, to keep doing what you're doing wherever you are, being and holding down your community, your family, your loved ones. And so come on in anytime, justicebeats.com. And we're here on Facebook and YouTube as well. And so with that, I'm going to pass it to my brother Lou, who's going to introduce our first artist and DJ.
Yes, thank you so much.